Good evening, everybody. U.S. Matrix Prisoner 654-321-90888-654 here, back with another video. And I'm in the storage house, which is behind my house, and it's Tuesday, February the 26th, 10:29 p.m. local time. And before I start this video, I'm gonna say this. We all know the United States is a very, very messed up country, a backwards, evil, Matrix-like backwards nation. And on the North American continent, you have two countries. And these two countries are the children of the mother country, which is known as the United Kingdom. Okay? You got the idiot brother. You got the cold-hearted, backstabbing. I'm gonna start over again. You got two countries. You got two children. You got the dumbass little brother. You got the cold-hearted, autistic sister. And, well, this post that I'm about to read is coming out of the autistic little sister. And you know who that little autistic little sister is? That's right. Oh, Canada, why are you so messed up? That's right. Canada. So we're gonna grab a passport, get on a plane, fly from the United Shit of America to shitty Canada. And we're gonna go to a city that I heard a lot of stories about. A city that is so terrible. A city that is just downright awful. A city where you will see a girl hugging a tree, a man from French Guiana being harassed and picked on by a news reporter, a politician, and cameramen. You're gonna see a woman named Chanty Biggs with her band of misfits disrupting a male seminar at a university by pulling a fire alarm and contacting the police and the police department and the fire department. And I believe she should be in prison for this, because that is abusing the 911 number. A city where a woman calling a guy a piece of shit because his friend committed suicide. Also in a city where you will see a street preacher getting spit on by a gay guy at a gay pride parade. All those things in a city that's so bad, and all those things are in a city that is called Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I have a post from Return of Kings, and this post is written by Roosh V. Now there's some things I agree with this guy on, but some things I don't agree with him on. I mean, I'm not for women being raped. I'm not for that. So, yeah. Winston Wu said that this guy is an asshole. But I never met the guy, so I don't know. I watched some videos from him, and I was just shocked at what he went through in Toronto. It's just terrible. So let me turn on the flashlight, get some light in here. Yeah. No black screams now. No black scream. Okay. Here it is. 15 reasons why Toronto is the worst city in North America for men. It is by Roosh V, and it was posted on March the 16th of 2015. Okay. It starts out as, for most of my adult life, I was pretty confident that Washington D.C. was the worst possible city for a man to live in. But I have found a place that is worse. Toronto, Canada. Here are the reasons why. Number 1. Girls are more excited about getting late night food than having sex. Do you remember how excited you were as a kid on Christmas when opening up the hot toy of the season? Well, that's how groups of Toronto girls act at last call when they realize it's time to stuff their face with hot dogs, poutine, or dinner fare. I thought women in DC were a little weird about getting pizza after the bars close, but the women of Toronto take it to another level. They have a plan to eat junk food before they even start drinking. Psh, that is kind of weird. That's strange. I mean, they order a lot of junk food after the bars close. Yeah. This is interesting. It's weird. Number 2. Girls cock block more than anywhere else in the world. Good luck trying to have a 10-minute non-interrupted conversation in a bar or club if her friends are nearby. If they don't physically put, let me start over again. Okay. Number 2, girls cock block more than anywhere else in the world. Good luck trying to have a 10-minute non-interrupted conversation in a bar or club if her friends are nearby. If they don't physically pull her away from you, then what happens if that a rotating gaggle of women will come to check up on her as if they're on the verge of beating or raping her in full view of everyone? Wow, man. I've never seen such baby-like behavior in the Western world. I even experienced a case where the fat friend of a girl I was talking to said that I could proceed with the conversation. Fuck that. Ooh, whoa, wow. That is crazy. Man, these Toronto women are kind of scaring me now. And they're hilarious too. Number 3, girls think they are cooler than they actually are. In DC, you have a bunch of lame people who think they are important because of their government job. In Toronto, you have a bunch of lame people who think they are cool because I don't know why. This is even worse because instead of trying to impress you with the work they're doing, they try to impress you with slang, name dropping, or commenting on how busy they are. I remember when a girl tried to insult me by calling me a fucktard, and another white bread girl said to get at her. Just because you know the words to a Drake song and go to express restaurants doesn't make you cool. If she called me a fucktard, I'll look at her like she's on crack. Or maybe I'll do this. Number 1, if she called me a fucktard, I'll look at her as like she's on crack, or I'll just laugh at her and just walk away. And Drake the singer. I mean, what's that song? What's that song that I remember this song he had. It's called Started from the Bottom. I think it goes like this. Started at the bottom of the here. Start at the bottom on the 999. Start at the bottom of the here. Start at the bottom on the 999. That song sucks. Yeah, I remember a YouTuber from Detroit by the name of Man Beast Morris ripped this guy apart. He just lost it because Man Beast Morris lives in Detroit, the most violent city in America. And he has it hard. And he listened to that song by Drake, Started at the Bottom. He made a YouTube video. He just destroyed Drake. It was ugly. Very, very ugly. Too bad I can't have a conversation with this guy on YouTube. I mean, he's just so antisocial like everybody else in America. Well, you know what? Fuck him and fuck every antisocial goofball in America, and fuck all the shitty women in America. And I'm reading this post so far about women in Toronto, like, fuck these women in Toronto. I'm going overseas. Okay. Number 4. Girls are obese. I'm afraid that America has to take some blame for this because it seems that our lifestyle has corrupted Canadian girls. It's a shame because a lot of them have cute faces. They're more attractive overall than DC chicks. But once you catch sight of her fat arms and the muffin top she's trying to hide by wearing black, you start thinking of the porn clip you'll soon be masturbating to. What? 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 No, no. No. Oh man. Oh no, 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 no. Uh that's crazy. Man, these these I guess these Canadian women in Toronto are really that bad. Man, these Canuck women are horrible. Oh, yeah, I remember one Canuck dropped a comment on one of my videos. I think it's titled "Why Living in Canada Sucks Too." He left a comment saying that if I go to Canada, I'll be miserable and the girls will hate me and I'll turn gay. First of all, I mean, I'm not gonna turn gay. I mean, if I'm gay and have interest in women, in guys, men, I mean, that's just gross and disgusting because stuff like that makes me want like make me sick and make me want to throw up. Ugh. I don't hate gay people. I got nothing against them. I don't hate them. I'm just not into the lifestyle that they live in. So I'm a straight guy. I like women. Okay, number 5. Girls don't give eye contact. This don't sound good at all. This doesn't sound good at all. This doesn't sound good at all. Okay. I know some girls are reading right now and thinking they don't give you eye contact because you are ugly. This very well may be the case, but in Montreal, I got daily eye contact from women who are much better looking than the Toronto specimens I had to deal with. Not only that, but Montreal women would smile at me. Yes, you read this right. Attractive women would look at me and smile. In Toronto, I might as well have been invisible. Really? Women in Toronto gave you eye contact daily and they smiled at you. Well, I saw this video of you. You were getting beer poured all over you. And you were chased away by some angry, crazy mob. And when you got in this building, one of them, I think was made up of girls and guys. One of the girls yelled, "Eat my cunt at you." Well, if they yell "Eat my cunt," if that girl yelled "Eat my cunt" at you, you should tell her to go suck your dick. You should tell her this: you can suck my dick, and where you at it, pass it along to your friends and those manginas. Okay, number 6. You have to be improved. Okay. Number 6. You have to be approved by the mother hen. What? Every social circle in Toronto has an overweight woman who acts as a leader of the pack. She is one who tells girls where to go and who to talk to. Apparently, this is how she gets power in life since she's unable to exert the upper hand over men due to her unattractive and poorly appearance. If the mother hen doesn't approve of you, then you will not get laid. She can snap her fingers and her minions jump to attention so that they are not excluded from the tribe. Therefore, not only do you have to build attraction with the girl you like, but you also have to charm a fat and ugly girl to give you impressions to just continue the interaction. So you can't talk to one of these hot girls because of one. So you can't talk to the girls because of one overweight woman. She's the leader of the pack. She sounds like something straight out of National Geographic. I mean, you want one of those I guess it's gonna be like this. Here we are in the jungle, and here is a fat woman who is the leader of a pack of girls, and the man cannot talk to her, cannot talk to the girls, because the fat woman has to have approval from the man. Maybe he has to pull his pants down and start jacking off. Or something like that, I don't know. This is ridiculous. Are you for real? Whatever. Number 7. Too many Asian and Indian girls. If you like white girls, a place like Toronto just won't do, because there is too much immigration from non-white countries. At any bar, at least 30% of the female contingent will be filled with minority races that don't appeal to discriminating men like myself. While the Asian girls weren't that bad since they adopted a white manner of appearance, the Indian girls were absolutely non-attractive. Yeah. That's just from the multiculturalism mosaic, wherever they call it in Canada. Or they just they just celebrate all cultures, and they do that. And Canada just pushing away its own culture, which is the British and French culture, just push it away. That's bad. I mean, well, I got nothing against these people, but it is what it is. Number 8. Ugly girls are disparable, while attractive girls are inaccessible. It shouldn't be much of a challenge if you want to bang a Toronto girl who is a 5 or below. She will approach you, smile at you, and be generally easy, though of course you'll still need game to seal the deal. In the accidental conversations I had with these unattractive women, I wish I had a lower standard so that I could have mostly carefree sex that happens a million times a day in most parts of the world. In Toronto, however, once you encounter a girl who rises up into the 6 range, the difficulty of banging increases in shocking fashion. The sixes and sevens give you attitude or the encase in huge social groups. The 8 and above, if you happen to see them, already have dudes. Okay. Number 9. The enriched PUA culture is raising the egos of all women. I thought that Washington, D.C. had a strong pickup culture, but I haven't been to Toronto. POAs are like rats in Toronto, infesting many venues with their fake high energy, puffed out chests, loud fashion accessories, and total sorority. On Thursday night, I went to Madison Avenue pub, where I got to see at least 50 of them approach every woman in the bar. As much as I want to hate on them for increasing the girls' bitch shield, I now understand why they do it. They have to. The best game in Toronto is not being an interesting man, but just approaching a million girls with your freeze out and spin moves and edge until you find a horny girl who wants to fuck. It's just weird and crazy up there. What is going on up there? What in the world is going on up there? Number 10. Last call is at 2 a.m. I wouldn't be so bad if venues didn't get hopping until midnight. But 2 hours is simply not enough time to find a good venue, mingle, and meet an attractive woman who you want to take home. By the time you get warmed up, it's time to go. In Toronto, you wouldn't have enough time for a real seduction, so what you see at the end of the night is a bunch of phone numbers being exchanged before girls rush off to a dinner to stuff their face. These girls are garbage. These women are garbage in Toronto. Number 11. If you make just one mistake with a Toronto girl, you will be rejected. Really? Your conversation has to be 100% perfect and 100% politically correct. You can say anything that can be remotely constructed as offensive, weird, or needy. Once I told a girl that I like feminine women, and she immediately ditched me as if I farted. In Toronto, the best game is to speak like you're a White House spokesperson. What the fuck? Are you serious? And God help you if you utter a lame joke. In one case, I was talking to a girl for 30 minutes and had kept the conversation tight enough that we were getting to the kissing stage. Then I made a miraculous joke, and she said, "Wow, that was corny. I should leave now." This came from a woman who didn't say one interesting or funny thing to me all night, and I thought I would be impressed with her marketing job. Toronto women would absolutely never get laid if they were men. Yeah. I heard someone say that women in Toronto are ignorant and they're cold and lifeless. That's what I heard. So it sounds like these women are terrible. These women are terrible in Toronto. Man, that's a horrible city. I don't want to go there. I do not want to go there. That's just, man, these women. Toronto and the women there in Toronto are just awful. Number 12, it's very expensive. Food, drinks, taxis, and lodging are all more expensive than DC. Don't you get an additional value for paying more? Nope. You only get crappier women in a terrible winter. So as expensive as Toronto is, so you're gonna spend a lot of toonies and loonies on food, drinks, taxis, and lodging. Man. Yeah. It's like a big stack of Queen Elizabeth II $20 bills ain't gonna help you. You have a stack of them, they'll be sucked out of you in this city. Number 13, it's a suburban city. Most of the people who party within the center on weekends actually live in boring cul-de-sacs. Friday and Saturday nights in Toronto is like how Washington, D.C. is on New Year's Eve, amateur hour. You get a bunch of office drones with no character or class, crowding venues and acting like they've never seen alcohol or the opposite sex before. My best night out was Monday because there was a total lack of 905ers. Number 14. It takes a lot of work to date up. I never saw an average looking guy with a hot girl, but I saw many attractive guys with average girls. Toronto is a penis paradise where a woman can date a man much more attractive than she is pretty. If you're not a good looking guy, you either have to own a nightclub or approach 100 girls a week. I'm a good looking guy, and I don't want to have anything to do with those shitty women in Toronto. They can kiss the crack of my ass for all I care. Dirty, disgusting Canuck sluts. Number 15. It beats men down. I saw too many men who looked like corpses. They had no color, no energy, and seemingly no will to live. Spending too much time in Toronto will reduce your ambition, your horniness, and your happiness. Many guys I talk to say that when they traveled abroad, they couldn't believe that hotter women made regular eye contact with them and responded with gentle smiles and warm vibes. Toronto is one of those cities that can make men hate life. Stay out of here. Becomes essential for your mental health. Both Toronto and DC suck, but I wouldn't hesitate to pick DC first. The nightlife gets going earlier and lasts longer. More girls live in the city. There is much less cock blocking. It's not a deal breaker if you say a bad joke. Girls actually want to get laid, and it's simply easier to get one night stands. While Toronto had prettier women overall, it's not enough to make it a better day. You know you're in a crappy place when it's midnight. and you are more concerned about spending less money than having a good time with a cool chick. For the night I spent going out in Toronto, I wished I stayed in and read a couple of good books instead. Man. Wow. Yeah, sound like Toronto's a shithole. I do not want to go to that city. And, I'm going to say this, when it comes to the United States and Canada, I don't take sides. I mean, both countries are no better than one another anyway. I mean, both countries suck. I mean, the United States suck ass, Canada suck ass. So, both of these countries suck. Thank you. Thank you for blessing the North American continent with two shitty countries, UK. Thank you. Thank you. You must be proud, United Kingdom. You must be proud. Yeah. And yeah, my friend Captain Brandon Whore Lover told me that Canadians are strange people. I mean, I told him like I found out from him why Canadians won't talk back to you. And he said that they're kind of autistic and they think that Americans are a bunch of hillbillies and bunch of idiots and they're ignorant and and a lot of us are not like that. I'm not like that. I mean, I know people my mother's side of the family and my father's side of the family are like that, and most Americans are like that, but not all Americans are like that, I guess also they think that Americans are fat and overweight, and they come out of a McDonald's with a bag of McDonald's food in one hand and a gun in the other. Which is just silly. Like, I hate McDonald's and I don't care for guns. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, when I was a little kid, I loved McDonald's food when I was little. But I see what McDonald's food can do to you, can do to your health, and how it can make you fat. Like, I think I need to get the little child me from a long time ago in a time machine and bring him here and see what McDonald's food will do to you. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, if I do that, maybe I won't be so, maybe I wouldn't be so messed up now. uh, I don't know. What can you do? C'est la vie. Just might as well just leave, might as well just go overseas, get away from these two shitty countries, Yeah. So, so it looks like I won't be having a conversation looks like I won't be having any conversations with people in Canada if they comment on one of my videos, if they comment on this video. I mean, I mean, if I send them if I reply if I leave a reply on their comment, they're not gonna reply back. They're not gonna be like my friend Captain Brandon Horror Lover. They're not gonna be like Mattel the Cool. And it sure as hell ain't gonna be like Winston Wu. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, hey, to all of you out there, hey, if you're interested if you like my videos, I mean, you can download them and you can start a YouTube channel and put those videos up on your channel. You can call the channel like New Manchester Classics or New Manchester's Classic Video Channel, or wherever you want to name it. I mean, hey, I don't mind. I mean, if you like my videos, go right ahead. Download them and put them up on your channel if you want. You know, I'm just making videos about how much I hate the U.S. you know, I'm a U.S. Matrix prisoner in this prison country. You know, I'm probably gonna be probably gonna be a prisoner in Canada as well. uh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. It's it's still Tuesday, February the 26th, and it's 11:11 p.m. local time, and it's a very warm and decent Tuesday night in near shitty Liberty City, Texas, where I live. I mean, I mean, it's a shitty redneck town anyway. I mean, yeah, I mean, went to the school that I used to go to there. It's still a dump. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to hear about I'm not going to hear about a class reunion. I'm not going to go anyway because I never went to that school. I never attended the classes there, and I never had a girlfriend there because I went to another school because I couldn't go to that school because it was so horrible because I was going to get picked on. I mean, being picked on there was just my experience of being picked on there was just downright terrible. It was horrible. It was just bad. I mean, I got ketchup ketchup packages thrown at me. I was spit on. Had a kids threw pins at me. I remember I was in the detention there, and some kid threw a pin at me. I said, "Ouch!" And one of them started laughing. I just lost it and try to go and try to beat his ass. It was a guy. His friend came in. They both ganged up on me and held me down. And it was just yeah. And they acted like they're the heroes and I'm the bad guy. And I'm saying to myself, like, I look back on it like, you threw a pencil at me. And I'm gonna get mad, gonna kick your ass. And your friend gonna come in and help you out, gang up on me, and both of you guys held me down. I mean, it seemed to me like that guy and his friend are just cowards. They got to go against one person in groups or together. Like they're just a pussy coward. This is a coward pussy move. Yeah, I think that's was the last day of me being at that school before I went to the ABU unit, the prison school. You know, yeah. Well, anyway, Canada sucks. The United States sucks. The entire Western world is a big pile of dog shit. Okay? I'm gonna get out of here. And I'm gonna say this. This is the U.S. Matrix Prisoner 91426-8549-108459 saying this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.